What do I think of sundial? I don't know. I'll take a look at it maybe in a second. All right, we are live everywhere. Good morning, everybody. Hope you had a wonderful holiday weekend. And this is the last trading week of the year, so this ought to be a little bit interesting. Thursday, we've got jobs numbers coming out. Today and tomorrow, homes numbers, real estate market. And then Friday, last trading day of the year. So here we go, 4 days into it. Let's take a look at the market. By the way, Tesla down from 123 close on Friday to 116 and slightly climbing. All right, so Friday, the way it transpired, ended up putting in a pivot low, a swing low, 3-day pattern swing low. And so we are still likely to seek highs. Today we might seek this high here, 271-ish on the Qs. If we don't, then the next, areas of breakdown where there may be liquidity seeking is Friday's low and then Thursday's low. And that would send us back into a bear trend for the week. So, but at the moment, we are in a bullish swing low, 3 candle formation, and we are likely to seek up this morning until about 271 on the Qs. Could be even further, but not likely. In fact, it's almost not likely that it'll get to the 271. It'll be retracing a lot of move, but it could take 2 days to do so. That's on the Qs. Let's take a look at S&P 500. Yeah, similar story on SPY. Should be seeking 386. Bullish swing low formation. And over on the momentum front, we've got ATNF, which is basing nicely after moving up. And let's take a look at the daily chart on that. All right, so this is a fleeting dead cat bounce, and it really has had hardly any green days. So it is about probably 90+% likely that ATNF just fades red today. Now NEPT, NEPT, Neptune Wellness Solutions, NEPT. This one has popped up as basing, and in fact, it just broke out of that base around 47 cents and is now at around 50 cents. It hit 53 cents. NEPT. Let's take a look at the daily on that, see what's up. Yep, more dead cat bouncage. This has been on a downtrend since it peaked in August. Went from $3.74 to 23 cents, and it now popped to 50 cents, but yeah, might not be much to it. We're also watching APE, AMC's APE, and I am also watching GMTX, CEI, and TOR, HTGM, and I have a morbid fascination with Tesla, so I'm watching Tesla. All right, we've got about 14 minutes until the market opens, and we're on top of it all. Take a look at the micro movement of the the market this morning on the 10-second chart. Here's the last 2 hours of trading. It's been in a downtrend. If we pull out to a larger time frame, let's say the 5-minute time frame, you can see that we're just coming back to Friday's close after having moved up we're back down to Friday's close inconsequentially. And that also gives me a further hope that we'll probably we'll at least seek these highs up here, 111.77 on NASDAQ. We probably will be bullish seeking. Yeah. Mission QQQ, where do you see it going today? Well, like I just said, I see it grinding up today. In the market to grind up today. And if I'm wrong, on the bearish side would be pretty negative. You know, it therefore attempt to break Friday's lows, which would be a lot stronger on the S&P 500 even than on the Qs. The Qs have priced in correction a little bit more than the S&P 500. And somebody wanted me to look at Sundial. Still here now, but yeah, that's been bearish since the beginning of mankind, and is now at $2 at a double/triple bottom area. So you know, because it's in a downtrend, is likely to crack down and break down further as it's done in the past. Unless you're an expert trader, I don't see why you would even touch Sundial. Potential for some multi-day rallies, but they're far and few and far between. Yeah, I haven't heard that ticker in a while, right? Well, somebody wanted to know about it. Guys out there in TikTok land and wherever you are, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, make sure you click the link in my bio or the link in the description to come check out our group. It's free to come check out our trading group. I remember when I was in living on an island in the Caribbean, there was a what do they call it? Parasailing. There was a parasailing salesman, a guy that would walk on the beach. He's always saying, parasailing, parasailing, $1 to go up. Parasailing, $1 to go up. One day he was walking by me. He said, $1 to go up. I said, oh, yeah, but it's probably $49 to come down. He goes, yeah, it was. $1 to go up, but they extort you to come down. No, let me down. I'll give you $50. No, not enough. Have any subject for gold? Yeah, we could take a look at gold. Gold's pretty much sitting at a pivotal point. If it were to break recent highs, and by recent I mean the last few weeks, and that's 1837, that might kick off a run back to 2000. But gold moves slowly, so you know, it's hard to necessarily say that the ROI could even be worth it for the amount of percentage you'll get per day. We try to target around 1% per day for our trades. All right, we've got about 8 minutes until the market opens. And it's just doing its thing. I think it's just, you know, we've got this high and this low, and it can just do Brownian motion in between. You know, it really makes no difference. You buy gold chains. Okay. Works. Comparisons by industry. Uh, we'd have to look that up and examine that together. But I do watch all the sectors, but on an intraday basis, so I can understand which sectors are strongly moving intraday. Day. Palantir is $3 below its IPO price, says somebody. Yeah, I'm sure it is. $6. I can only imagine all the delusional things that executives said when it was at $48, 38 and rising. Now it's $6. And now they're probably having trouble keeping staff, keeping employees. Certainly can't offer them equity. Gives a shit at this point. And offer them real cold hard cash. But I wouldn't even work if I had, if I had skills in that area, and I have some skills in coding, but if that was my career, let's say working for a technology company in that respect or something, that I would not choose the one that's the weakest on the stock market, but that's just me, I would take a look at their stock, which brings us to Facebook. Made 385 to 88 in less than a year. Don't ever let anybody tell you that a stock can't go down that much in less than a year, and a huge mega cap at that. Oil, yeah, we could take a look at oil. No, well, yeah, oil's still bearish. Can't quite get over this 50 moving average line. Certainly not over the 200. Hold on one second. All right, cool. Coffee coming up. I might have to go put some sugar in it. Tesla. Yep, Tesla's looking crazy. Down so much. Market opens in about 4 minutes, guys. Tesla's down to 116.72. Tesla's not in an uptrend, it's in a downtrend. By the way, it'll take months before we really know if we're coming up off the bottom. So you don't have to, be hyper about that, about trying to pick the bottom. Thanks, man. Yeah. I could get used to that. I think that's a no sugar coffee. All right. Well, how many minutes till the open? We've got looks like 3 minutes and 45 seconds to the open. I'm curious to see if NEPT can move up further. Anything around here is an okay spot to build a position as it's pulled back to WAP, and that is around 47 cents. Right now it's at 50 cents, but it has been moving around while we've been talking and touching 47.5 cents in that region in there. This Neptune might provide a trade, but it's also one of those ones that, what's up? I think your dog just, what? Oh no, Camille. Oh no. Okay. Let us know later, please. Oh, no. Hmm. All right, so we've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds or so until the market opens. Keep an eye on Neptune, NEPT. Looks like ATNF has fallen below VWAP, the base that it was building. Not the greatest sign, but there still could be a move in it. We've seen worse. Do better. Certainly with Neptune, we want to see it break 53 cents. That would be the ultimate momentum confirmation. But you do have the possibility of building a position here between 45 cents and 50 cents. Maybe it goes to 70 cents today, 80 cents, who knows? Whatever I say that, and I add who knows to it, that's usually where it goes. It's just, it's uncanny. ATNF will need to get over this pivot on this base above VWAP to catch my interest. 213 be the number to break. 212. You want to see a print of 213. ATNF. The Q should be grinding out today. Could even be a doji day, just absolutely nothing. But it is somewhat likely to be a little bit more on the bullish side. Do I ever look at the grain market? Every now and then, yeah. There's wheat. That's not there's not much of a reliable trade trend for a trade going on there in wheat right now. All right, market opens in 40 seconds. Rocket. Yeah. All right. 19 seconds. I got my dad fuel. No. My take on Tesla is it's going to be just fine. Like, this is just outstanding. I'm just waiting for it to bottom. I got no problem buying some Tesla in a couple months. Okay, market's open. Not really a print over on NEPT yet. There we go. Okay, a little bit of a sell-off. Tesla attempting to fill the gap. It might be bullish until 122. So we're already at 118, almost at 119. Tesla may be bullish until it fills the gap at 122. That's a trade that's kind of going down. Happening. ATNF popped up to $2. Again, I need to see it go to 213. Then and only then would it be interesting enough. Tesla pulled back to 117.40, struggling to continue. Take a look at that, how the market is at the open. It looks like it's moving down, downtrend. That's it. It made 4-point downtrend in the last minute. Will that hold? Could. That would not be good for the market, but maybe that's what the market wants. It means we could be seeking a bigger move today down to Friday's lows, which would be a lot on the S&P 500, a decent distance. So I think we're going to possibly see the stocks in the S&P 500 deteriorating today. We went right up to 213 and then stopped at that point. That's the base high. We need a confirmed move over 213 on ATNF. It's looking a little brighter. So there is the possibility of building a position. Otherwise, boom, there's the breakout on ATNF, guys. That was it. That's what happens. Once it, and what number did it break over? 213. And it went right to 230. Just bam, just that pre-programmed and set up as a trade. It just goes to show how important those key levels are that I'm talking about. Oh, that's very sad. Camille's dog has passed away, everyone. Oh. Let's see. APE sold off at the open and is starting to reclaim, but the reclaim is weaker than sell off, so I don't trust that fucking thing. ATNF, that's a great sign, you guys. You had that huge green progress bar, and then we have some soft, weak red pullback bars now. So this is a good sign. This is a bullish momentum signal on ATNF, and you could think about building a position to let it play out. Take some profits, take some um, profit targets, partials along the way, but it looks like it wants to behave bullishly. Tesla, now almost at 119. It could be continuing to close that gap to 122. Go back to the market. Market might be putting in a bottom right now, behaving for the last few minutes, and then it's going to potentially reverse and move to the other side. Of 1130. Boom. There it is. So possibly the bottom might be in on the just initial market open, or hold that thought. Nope. Now we are breaking that pivot and moving. Nope. That was a liquidity grab. And it looks like, therefore, the algorithm is taking a lot of action this morning, because it definitely went after a liquidity grab. And so I do believe we're going to be seeking Friday's lows today. It was a quick reversal, reversal. APE fading red, ATNF holding at 219. And Tesla hit 119.60 while we weren't looking. It's back to 118.50. Pretty wide range. Yeah. Oh, Eric. Yeah, another quick. ATNF KALV. Let me take a look at this. Okay, light volume. TTM. All right, that ATNF is tightening up very nicely, coiling up. Has anybody built up a little position there in ATNF? All right, great. RJ's in. There it goes, 224. Yeah, it's roughly behaving, up, and then it broke 235, immediately pulled back to 215. Very volatile. I'm not even sure if Randy got that one. Yeah, I think maybe he did. He's all about being quick. Looking at everything here, Tesla definitely struggling. Might have topped out back there. Back to the market. The market being quite bearish now. We're halfway to Friday's lows already. It's absolutely happening. And that means the market wants to be bearish seeking. It doesn't necessarily put in a swing high to turn it around, but we're bearish seeking, perhaps until Thursday's jobs numbers. Yeah, ATNF with only 1.6 million float. Action going on out there other than this bearish market. The idea that Tesla is going to fill its gap looks like a distant memory now, a distant dream. ATNF came right back into the same base that it was in. So I don't think of this as a flag. I think of this as a breakout attempt, but failure. So this level that this base is at, bullishness has been tested and failed. So to me, that says this level's no good. So, I would just be extremely defensive, maybe de-risking. It's sort of like in poker where, you're sitting on a decent hand, but it's vulnerable. Not your turn yet. It's not your time to fold, but you're concerned and you're worried. Same thing here on ATNF. You don't necessarily need to take action yet, but you sure as hell can be preparing for it. You can be preparing for multiple scenarios. Okay, if it goes up, I'd want to take 50% profits because it's kind of sketchy movement. If it drops, I want out 100% below X number. If it moves up a little bit, I want to take some profits. If it moves down a little bit, maybe nothing. And right here, if I'm still in slight profit, de-risk, 25%. So you can start to work everything out in advance. Yeah, let's take a look at gas. I don't see a trade there, at least not in that one. Yeah, no. And there's kind of the crackdown on ATNF. I would be seeking getting out now. See, if it had made progress, failed the breakout, and came back like higher and stronger than the prior base, it's got potential, but the fact that it kind of came right back into the same base, not a good sign for that base. The market definitely dropping hard. Have a little position in SGML. I want to check the health of some of my swings. That one more day. BR. I was trying to get out of that on Friday and I couldn't even get out. So today I'll probably just do. Round. That might just about damn near do it for this morning, guys. If you can short something, there might be some good opportunities out there. HTGM, red all morning. APE, faster from almost 210 pre-market to now at $1.75. $1.75. Get in the car. We're gonna go check out APE. It's at $1.75. I was almost getting a little Mark Wahlberg there. I definitely got to work on the Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, Tesla's just bearish. I'd love to get Tesla eventually, but right now is not the time. And I'm not in it short. I would love to be in it short, but I'm not in it short. If anybody is, you stay in it. Be taking profits, be hedging it at the end of every day. Hold on to those profits if you're in it short, because who knows how low it goes. But eventually it will bottom, and a bottom looks like a bowl. It doesn't look like a V. A bottom will look like a bowl because that's how it moves through moving averages and corrections, and it takes weeks and months. So eventually, when everything's turning around and the market's turning around, and that could be a year from now, I'll pick some up. There goes the market dropping some more, bleeding out. Should be approaching Friday's lows now. Here it is. Yep, Friday's lows. It looks like if we break Friday's lows, next is Thursday's lows. Today's could be shaping up to be quite red. And then maybe retrace for the rest of the week. I'll tell you what, we are very dangerously close to the, like 3-year low here. 254 on the Qs. We opened at 267 thinking maybe we might hit 270, 269 was it? Yeah, 268. But nope, we're going to go down. We're at 263 and we probably are going to hit 262. Stays lows. And get a bit of a panic going on today. All right, everybody, let's move into the group. Not seeing much action other than what we've talked about. So let's move into the group and keep informing each other as to what the opportunities are throughout the day. It's a Grinch rally this year, yes. Is there an index for small cap stocks? Yes, the Russell 2000. And yeah, I mean, you could say it's doing better than the other indexes, but it's weak as well. Okay, we're going to look at Lucid. Somebody asked. Yeah, terrible, even though they've been having some increasing revenues, they've been losing more and more money. They haven't been able to turn a profit. Next quarter, they could lose almost $800 million. In the quarter after that, over $1 billion if this continues. So Lucid looks terrible as an asset. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. All right, you guys. See you in the Discord. Make sure you click the link in my bio or the description in order to come join, and you can join us this morning and continue to trade all day with us over at the Discord.